Hello friends, welcome back to Foodie Fridays and I'm your host Sonal Fatado. And today we are going to make something super simple, super yummy and super delicious. We are going to make chocolate cake pop. And we are going to make this chocolate cake pop using the same recipe which I have taught in the previous video. Same sponge recipe. Before we could begin the recipe, I would like to take a moment and thank to each and every person whoever have tried the recipe and have shared the pictures with me. I would like to encourage one little girl named Alana Pinto for sharing the pictures of the stuff what she had baked. I would love to show the small video clip and the picture of the things baked by her. So stay tuned and enjoy the new recipe of chocolate cake pop. Let's begin. So a quick introduction to the ingredients that we are going to use for this recipe. We are going to use the crumbles of the cake sponge. It is the same cake sponge which I have showed you in my previous video. You can use any of those recipes cake sponge. This is a chocolate cake sponge. We need some nuts like almonds, hazelnut, raisins. You can use nuts like of your choice. You can also add berries like cranberries and blueberries in this. Some chocolates and this Hershey syrup chocolate sauce. So let's begin our recipe. So this is our chocolate sponge crumbs. To this we are going to add a Hershey syrup chocolate sauce, and now we are going to give it a nice mix. It has to be sticky and it has to form a shape. So in short, it have to be like a dough. Like how you make chapati, before you could roll the chapati, how you make the balls, the same way we are going to make balls of this chocolate sponge. Can you see now, even if I'm pressing, it is holding the shape. We just need the same consistency. Now what are we going to do is, we are going to make small balls with this chocolate sponge and we are going to place those balls on this tray. See how much I'm taking. You can take of any size, it's on you. Whichever size you want, you can take it. We're just going to make rolls and place them on top of this. This is one of my favorite dish and it is mostly been loved by children. You can do the same thing with the vanilla sponge. You can add flavors in that sponge. For example, like I have taken chocolate, so I am using chocolate Hershey syrup. But if you are using vanilla sponge, then you can also use strawberry squash in it. Now few of this, as I told, we can also use nuts, raisins, berries in it. In one of my cake pop, I'm going to add almond. So let it be like a treasure. Whoever will pick up the cake pops, it will be like a jackpot for him if the person gets the almonds in it. Next, we'll put some hazelnut. One hazelnut. You can add how much ever you want depending upon the size of the ball. I'm making small size, so that's why I'm putting only one. Next, we'll use some raisins. You can use blackcurrant raisins as well. And trust me, cranberries taste awesome in this. It will make your hands messy, but trust me, when you take a bite of it, it's going to be divine and you are really going to enjoy each and every bite of your cake pops. Make sure when you're rolling it now, it has to be rolled nicely. There should be no cracks, because after rolling them, we are going to keep this into the freezer. It's better to keep in the fridge for about half an hour, because what will happen now, in half an hour, it will become nice and a little hard. So when you're going to, and afterwards we are going to drop this and coat it with melted chocolate. So when you drop this into the melted chocolate, this will be cold. It will get set faster and more quicker you will get to enjoy your chocolate cake pops. So we are done now. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take this tray and I'm going to put this tray into the freezer for about half an hour. So here our cake pops are ready. They are chilled well for half an hour. What are we going to do now is that we are going to take melted chocolate. This is the same chocolate which I had cut, and now I had melted it for around 30 seconds first. Then I stirred it, and again I melted it for 30 seconds. Again I stirred it, and again I melted for 20 seconds. And after 80 seconds, I got this melted chocolate. So what are we going to do is, we are just going to take this chocolate pop, drop it into the melted chocolate and coat it with the melted chocolate. With the help of fork, just pick it up, tap it slightly, don't be hard, and then with the help of another spoon, just drop it gently on the mat. Again, repeat the same process. This will be a little messy to work in the beginning, but as I told you, you're going to enjoy this box. See what I'm doing, just dropping it into the melted chocolate bowl, coating it, draining all the excess chocolates. With the help of another spoon, just drop it gently. You can also use some silver sprinklers or colorful sprinklers or golden sprinklers, any kind of sprinklers to top it and enhance the beauty of your chocolate pops. So we are almost done with most of the coating of our chocolate cake pops. As I told you, if you are making it with the white vanilla sponge, you can use white chocolate instead of dark chocolate. You can also use milk chocolate. It's your choice. You can just go ahead and do variations in this. If you want to make it as a popsicle, just take those white stick which you get in the market, just poke it behind and can make it as a popsicle, chocolate cake popsicles. You can also add emulsion in the chocolate if you want to give flavor. For example, if you're only using almonds, you can use almond emulsion, which will really give a yummy, tasty flavor. And now I am just going to sprinkle some sprinklers to enhance the beauty. And yep, we are done. Now quickly I'll plate them and I'll show you again. So that's how our cake pops look. Can you see? So nice, shiny, and it is definitely going to be super yummy. So for the plain one, what I'm going to do is I've just taken some white chocolate. I will take the plain cake pops and drizzle this white chocolate into a zigzag pattern and make a nice, beautiful pattern for our plain cake pops. If you want, you can sprinkle some sprinklers on top of this too. And here our cake pops are all set. So please do try this and send me the pictures. Thank you once again for watching the video. Please do try this recipe for your loved ones. And as I always say, please try the recipe, click the picture and send it to me on 98199 10459. You can also share or tag the picture on Sonal's Bakehouse page on Facebook. Before I conclude this video, I would like to share a small video clip of our little rising star chef, Miss Elena Pinto. This is to encourage her so that she can bake more and more. Guys, please do watch it, and I am sure you all are going to enjoy watching her as much as I have enjoyed watching her.
Very good. What are the things you have added, Elena?
First is egg white.
How many eggs did you take?
2 eggs.
Okay, and what did you do? You took 2 egg whites
2 egg white. Then I pour it and
in the vessel.
and I mix it.
Okay.
Then now I put 100 grams.
Then after that 2 egg yolk.
2 egg yolks. After that I put 100 grams sugar.
Sugar or sugar powder.
Sugar powder.
Okay.
And now I have to mix it well.
After that what will go? After this?
Will go coconut
Powder.
powder.
How many grams? 200 grams.
200 grams.
Elena.
Now I put coconut powder. Now we have to mix it well. What we have to do first, we have to mix it and then cut.
Okay.
Mix and cut. Mix and cut.
Okay, this is the way you have to do.
Yes.
I don't have to use the beater now.
No, we have to not use the beater.
Is it ready now?
Yes, it is.
What have you done?
Okay, now I have finished all. I had done all the ladoos like this,
Like balls. Okay.
like balls, just like balls. And now I have to put any dry fruits you can put, but I put cherries because anything you can put, but I put cherries first.
It's looking very nice, Elena.
Thank you.
Done? Wow.